Hi guys, welcome back to my story times. So I picked up a petal from one of the flowers that my man sent me on Valentine's Day, and that actually reminded me about a story that happened around the same time a few years ago. Guys, this woman hit me. Omukazi yangu. Let me take you back to the beginning. Story time. Once upon a time, as I was still looking for Mr. Right before I found my Mr. Right, yeah. Man, even though it's Zunga, the things where you're like, oh, I'm open to dating, but I am not searching. I wasn't searching, but I was open to dating. One night, I'd gone out to the bar with my friends. So, this like people who would pick interest in you, like ask for your number and then buy you guys drinks, So this one guy approached me and asked for my number and bought me and the girls drinks. We drank until we couldn't drink anymore. And then he took my number. Of course, I had to give him my number somehow because I had to show appreciation. So then after the next day, the guy calls me. After I went back home, the next day the guy calls me. I didn't even remember him because you guys, I was drunk. I was really, really drunk that night. I was gone. So guy he calls me, he's like, hey, you gave me your number last night. Do you remember me? My name is blah blah blah. So and so. Let's call that guy Michael. Michael calls me, he's like, oh, we met at whatever. We met at Thrones last night. Do you remember me? But I had to pretend like I do remember that guy. But I did not remember that guy. So it's like, oh, I like you. You're a beautiful girl. I would like to meet you for lunch. Me and food are like 5 and 6. Me and food, 5 and 6. If you want to get me, call me for food. So I had a hangover. So I'm like, you know what? It's okay. I can meet you for lunch. So we met for lunch around one of the nice restaurants around Kampala. I went for lunch. I met this guy for lunch. It was really nice. When I saw him, I recalled him from the previous night. I was like, yeah, I do remember this guy. So we had lunch. It was funny. We kept laughing. We laughed. It was really nice. I went back home. We went back home. We began texting every day. Got together. We talk. Get to know each other. He told me he's looking for what? For a serious girlfriend. But ladies, if someone tells you they are single, ask them if there is someone out there who is in a relationship with them. Because those are two different things. Someone might be single, but someone else is in a relationship with them. And I'm telling you, that is very important. This man told me he's single, but he had someone else in a relationship with him somewhere. I'm going to get to that point. So he told me he's single and searching. And he's searching for a serious girlfriend. And me, I like being that serious girlfriend, guys. I like being that serious girlfriend. I like being loved. I like being a serious girlfriend. I don't like playing around, In the season, yeah, me, I real date for real. And I think that's how I always get myself in trouble. So when I got to know this guy, we began getting to know each other. He calls, we talk, we go out on dates. He looked serious. All the signs and symptoms of a serious boyfriend. He was. And then after a few weeks, he asked me to be his girlfriend. Since I wasn't seeing anyone at that time, I said yes. I said yes. It was really nice. It was romantic. So around that time, anyone who knows me knows I sell wigs. That's my business. I do sell wigs. Even if my name says "girl with no job," I don't have a job. I have a business. So yeah, it's an accurate description of who I am. I don't have a job. I have a business, actually. Yeah. So I sell wigs. So someone texted me and asked me, hi, is this M? It was a lady. Asked me, hi, is this M? Wigs by M. I was like, yeah, how can I help you? She's like, oh, at the time I didn't have a shop, so I would like sell my wigs from the house. So my customers had to come home for installations and everything. I didn't have an address, like my address was my home. So this girl comes to my place. Like, she was really nice, and she was actually interested in buying an actual. She actually bought a wig from me. There's a pixie wig she bought from me that I still like. It was a nice pixie wig, and she was like, "Oh, I want something I can just like wear and go." So I'm like, you know what? It's okay. I got something for you. Please come. So she came to my place. We were nice. I gave her a glass of wine. I am a very sociable person. Like, I am not social, but I'm sociable. When I get to know you, I will talk non-stop. But if I don't know you, I might give you some attitude, which is it, okay. Shitty cow. So this girl comes to my place. We drink wine. I sell to her a pixie wig. We become friends. You guys, this girl came to my place with an agenda. She wanted to know me. So we became friends. Like, she would text me, tell me, oh my god, I love that wig. I'm going to send my other co-workers to you. I love your hair. I love your customer care. So hospitable. Like, we began using on a day. Like, she'd be like, oh, can we, like, what are your plans for today? Can we go out, like, for drinks? Like, do you want to do cocktails? You guys, like, you know, girl stuff. I was like, you know what? Maybe in that business I found that from, because by the way, most of my friends that I have in real life, I made it through my business. So yeah. I was open to getting to know this girl. And the reason I told you about this girl is because she's very important. Let's call her Sharon. Sharon is very important to the ahead of the story. But now, so got to I want to Sharon as a friend, then Michael as boo. Around December comes. Me, I always spend December at home in my mom's place. So I go home. I come back, Sharon like, oh my god, I missed you. We should do cocktails. You guys were doing cocktails and shoots with this girl. You've heard about the saying of keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. That girl was keeping me closer, and you're going to find out why. So I come back. You know, I met her. We go and do like cocktails at Olives. It was nice, you guys. Our friendship was nice. It wasn't like clingy, but we all know she was a nice girl, and she was always willing to foot the bill. This girl had money. So she begins to me about her personal stories. I will empathize with you, but I'm not going to contribute to you. I might tell you about my past, but I'm not going to tell you about my present. So we talk. So she tells me about her husband. She's married. Her husband is cheating on her with some girl. I would like feel bad for her. I mean, she's my friend and she's buying me drinks. I enjoyed her company. What are you talking about? You guys, Michael. He would invite. I would go. Like, we're real dating now. We're like 6 months in. We're dating. This guy had like 2 phones, but it's normal for people to have 2 phones, right? Like, most people have 2 phones. This guy had 2 phones, and like, whenever I used to go to like his place, whenever I used to go to his place, you don't find any sign of a woman, no clothes. Signs of another girl has been here. No, this man made me feel comfortable. I even had like, I would leave like my things there, and I would find them there the next day, or like whenever I come back, they would be there. For example, I was main boo. So, guys, I'm so bad. So, like I said, I'd leave my stuff at his place and find them how I left them. You know, my relationship was going well, my friendship with the new girl was going well. I had nothing to be worried about, right? Right? Wrong. You guys. So fast forward, Sagala Barry's Valentine's comes. Of course I was expecting flowers. Of course I was expecting a Valentine's treat somehow. Of course, like just like all of us were expecting something on Valentine's Day and some of us were disappointed. Of course I was expecting but to come through. So you guys, me and my this girl calls me, she calls me on Valentine's morning. She asks me, what are you doing today? I show her my plans. I'm like, oh, I'm not doing anything much. I hope Bay comes through and sends me flowers and chocolates and we go out for dinner, blah blah blah. You guys, she tells me, oh, it's okay. What? Let me know if you don't have any plans. We can like chill, because I also don't have anything serious I am doing, because my husband is not the romantic type. I'm like, you know what, girl, it's okay. When you have time, you can always drop by just in case. If I don't get plans, I'm going to communicate with you. I'll let you know if this man doesn't, Also, do Valentine's. So after that phone call, Michael sends me a message telling me, you know what, I have something special planned for us. Can you come home, like to his place? I was like, it's okay. So I communicate with this girl. I tell her, you know what, our bears called me, so our plans cannot be, because I have plans with with Michael. She's like, okay, cool. You guys, nganya boda and when boda zinkubye bigo mu Kampala naye siwulira nga get on a border paka Nigeria paka Nigeria ngenda Nigeria ntuka Nigeria. They bought me flowers nga bamfunidde ebimuli nga there was wine, like it was romantic. It wasn't like, oh, Pet was on the bed, blah blah. No, but there was flowers and there was chocolate and there was wine, but Michael was not there. Young Amber, he's going to find me there, and he left the door open. So into Dao, he comes with like his friend and his girl. I didn't know the girl, so I say hi, and then like they were watching soccer. Me and the girl began like getting to each other, like just jazzing, blah blah blah. Kumbe, that girl. Let me first hold that thought. Hold it with me. Hold it. So as we're talking, Michael kept standing up and going out to pick a phone call or phone calls. Kept going. But me, I'm not going to ask you who is calling. It's your phone. I beg. Why would I put myself in your face, like, oh, he's calling you? Like, I don't do that shit. I don't. Chuliao, nga. Like, we had old child. His phone had stopped calling. I think he had switched it off. Nga. Someone knocks on the door. Where we were with a friend. His friend and his girlfriend. And guess who it was? Guess who it was? It was Sharon. This girl befriended me because she knew her man wanted me. She was psycho. She didn't even tell me that was her man that she was talking about. They even had a child. She did not tell me. I'm like, at first I was confused. I'm like, how did she know this place? And I see Michael like, not now. I'm like, what's happening? So he stands up, he goes to the door and tries to stop her from entering. Me, I'm just there. I'm being so bad. First of all, I was already drinking the wine. I was already getting tipsy. So I had to, like, when you're in a situation like that, you're going to sober up. Like, your mind is going to, oh my god, nga Sharon awogana. Nga the girl is, olina bamalaya chi mundomo. Onekedde omwana ewaka, you lied to me, you're going to work. Why are you here? I think the girl had put find my phone feature on the guy's phone. Yamu tracking of using find my phone feature. We are looking to get Nagamba get man. I am Michael's guest. He's expecting me. You guys, katinze ndenze munda. I'm a coward. Somehow, I don't know what happened. Michael allowed the girl in. The girl was huffing and puffing. She looked at me like, she gave me those devil eyes. Like she's like, I didn't even want to ask what's going on, you guys. What if, like, I didn't want to ask. I just sat there. Kumbe, this girl, who is the friend's girl, is a friend to Sharon. She is a friend to Sharon. And she had told Sharon, Golye yo bawa aliwa no nakawala. Nakawala ke kaliwa, yes. Bana mwendi yao. Because I didn't know this girl was part of the plot. So I asked her, what's going on? Like, I didn't even ask. I looked at her. And then I saw her looking at Sharon. I'm going to sit with Sharon. Like, girl, you were here talking with me. We were getting along. What's happening? And from nowhere, since I am by a wig. When I am walking up, I'm trying to ask a wig. Now, boring by you. This is what you're going to get for what? For stealing people's men. Ngabambukida. Omana yambukida. Natandika okunkwagula face. Now, bempi. Atengoloza bawa atu separating. Simen run. The man did not separate us, you guys. The man did not separate us. I thought maybe he would come and hold this crazy ass bitch of a woman. The man did not separate us. Banamwe bankuba. Bankuba. They beat me. They tore my clothes. Nenziruka. I ran out of the house. I even left my phone behind. I ran. Katawina fulumia nesango wa border. Nemama mani police wedi. Because you guys, I was scared for my life. I thought maybe these guys had connived to kill me or what, to steal from me. Because why is your man beating me and not even defending me, taking her off me? Why? But now I'm police. I brought back the police to the house. They arrested the girls who were beating me. Then the man go and bail out his woman. Then the man go and bail out his woman. I don't even know how I got myself in that situation. But yeah, it was Valentine's Day, and I'll never forget that day. That is how I was beaten by a man who told me he was single, and he wasn't. Like, every day I ask myself, did this girl really have to go through all that trouble of getting to know me? Like, if you knew I was dating a man, tell me. Let me leave him alone. Like, no, this girl, I think Shan should set me up somehow by knowing what's going on in my life. But she had nothing to set up on. So she resorted to beating me on that day because you know how roses have thorns. They scratched my face. You people. Yeah, no. Anyway, I got back my phone and